Stadium in Fresno, California. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Aztecs will kick off first, and here we go. He'll return it. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. To the ground with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Now. Go. Move.
Martin back to pass. Looking for space to the left. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving.
Spade.
From the gun, wants to pass. Shows him the stiff arm. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Once he got some room, it was over. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Napier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Running behind that left side. Breaks into the open. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got a man. It's Bostic. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snags it and he's open. At the 20. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They'll try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Running back searching for a hole. There's a crease. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know.
Oh, he's got some space. Running free, getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the left. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Martin will throw it. Unloads to the right. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to...
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, it was just the act of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Line getting set on second down. Gives it on the option. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Fresno State hoping to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. Got some room in it at the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. A great catch and run for 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he tacks on the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Napier. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Sutton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Emmanuel. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Get it out on the screen. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Ford. Turning it on! He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. On target.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown Bulldog. Took it all the way back to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. So the 1st half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's low. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be...
There he goes! Inside the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Aztecs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency, but either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for them, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
He's got great speed. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He'll bring it out. It's low. Discards him with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They just keep firing. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldog! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Emmanuel. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's 4th. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. Inside the touchdown, San Diego State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the catch, and he's free. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Martin back to pass. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Finds his man. It's Freeman. Pulled down for the tackle. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Finding some room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
San Diego State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Emmanuel. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play to bleed the clock.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a grab and room to run. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
With the catch, it's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one, and now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Here we go. Ready. Black 88. Ready, go.
Gonna look downfield again. It's complete to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking downfield on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into a locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll try to run it with Washington. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Freeman.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28.
Blue 30.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Still on his feet at the 40. Could be an alley. And he scores! Touchdown, Fresno State.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice, a 72-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Napier. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, and watch out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll go with Washington. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coach